Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Today myself and Shay are going to be running through a game of the new Battle of Britain Undaunted from Osprey Games. We've both been enjoying Stalingrad quite a lot.
Very much so, yeah.
So this time we get a chance to take to the skies and see who can win over the English Channel, crossing between France and England itself. So there are scenarios that appear on both sides of the water. We have set up here a campaign scenario. We're actually jumping right into the middle of the campaign. So there are 11 in the book that you can string together, and there are narratives starting with the evacuation of Dunkirk and going all the way through. But we've chose this one because it adds several of the new factors, I suppose, that you would get with Battle of Britain. So rather than just having a empty ocean to dogfight over, we're going to have some clouds which provide cover. We have barrage balloons, which not only provide cover but also will instant kill any planes that fly into them. This is a terrible hex of terribleness. We have some ships which will be attempting to escape. There's anti-aircraft. And then we have my squadron coming in here, which is some 109s, Henkels, and some 110s. Shay has got Spitfires.
Yes. One of them is an ace.
Including an ace.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I've also got 2 Hurricanes up here as well.
Okay. So the scenario here is destroy the destroyers. On 28th of July 1940, the Channel fight commenced. Early on the 27th of July, news reached the Luftwaffe that a large British convoy was on the move. German bombers took off from Cannes that morning and picked up their Bf 109 escort en route. The RAF dispatched Hurricanes and Spitfires to intercept, arriving just as the bombers reached their target. The Hurricanes met with initial success, downing a bomber before the Bf 109s could intervene. However, the Henkel 111s were ultimately successful in attacking the ships off the coast of Dover, including the destroyer HMS Codrington. The loss of Codrington led the Royal Navy to abandon Dover as an advanced base for destroyers. The objectives for this mission for the RAF is to neutralise 2 Henkels or 2 Bf 110Cs in any combination, or to escape with 2 ships. For the Luftwaffe, I must destroy 3 ships by bombing them. So, a little bit of an asymmetric objectives, which is always nice. There are some changes to the standard Undaunted game. We'll mention them as they come up. Some may appear in the initiative phase, some may appear in the actual gameplay, but we'll get there. But otherwise, I have the initiative to begin. So we'll get kicked straight into turn 1. Okay, we are back for turn 1. And the first thing we have to do is the initiative. So drawn our 4 cards. And for my initiative, I'm going with I've gone with a cheeky Discord.
I didn't expect to win that. Okay.
Nope.
My plan was actually to let you go first.
Yep.
You've completely bamboozled me, Gerry.
I aim to please.
Wow.
First thing that you may have noticed, Discord is coming in place of Fog of War. Mm-hmm. So it essentially works the same way, but if you're out of command range, you can get additional Discord as well, rather than just being sort of pushed into from scouting. So the key is to keep your squadrons together. So where are we going then, Shay?
Where are we going? Well, first off, we're going to go with my ships.
Ooh.
Which all they can do is go forward.
Yes.
They can never turn, they can never shoot, they can never do anything like that, but they all just move 1 square forward.
Well, but they don't all move. You can choose. So you could potentially choose not to move somebody forward if you think it might put them into the line of fire.
That's true. However, I'm
early doors.
Not going to bother with that.
Yeah, why would you not?
I'm just going to seal him in there. Him in there. I'm going to ruin this board by the end of this game. Hope you know.
Feel free.
Him in there. And him in there. He is in like Death Valley. No airplane wants to go near him.
That is true. I mean, he is right down Main Street. Barrage balloons on either side of him.
Right. Next up, let's go for... I'm going to use Y-section comms, which are my 2 Hurricanes.
Okay.
And I think I'm actually going to... I'm actually going to guide with them, I think.
So this is one of our new cards. There's a few things about this. When you look at them, if you use this for initiative, it has this little signal at the top. If the squadron is not in command range or in comms range because either they've strayed too far apart or because one has been knocked out, then you will automatically take a discord because you're out of comms. And then down here, you've got your various abilities. They have little symbols beside them. So if they have the comm symbol beside it, the little Wi-Fi sort of thing, again, if you're not in comms range, which is 1 hex away, then you'll take a discord if you want to do one of those. Or if you wanted to use coordinate, which removes discord in a similar way to recon, it has that little sort of speech bubble. And if you're out of comms, you just can't do that. It's just flat no.
Yeah.
But in this case, you've started off, everybody is within 1 hex range. So you're quite content to do that. So
awesome.
You're going to guide one of.
Yes, I think so. It just says guide Y.
Yeah. So you pick one, it can move forward 1 hex, and it gets a free turn.
Indeed it
either
does.
left or right. So
I'm just going to move Hurricane 2. It's going to go there. And
going to pivot?
not going to bother.
No, you think
downwards
you're
or
right down Main Street. That's a good way to be.
I think so.
Yep.
Last but not least, we've got Hurricane 1. His buddy beside him.
Yep.
He's
still in comms range because you've got only 1 hex difference between you, so that's fine.
Perfecto. He is going to go 1.
Are you going to maneuver, by the way, or attack? Yep.
I can't. There's not much point doing either, really, for where I'm going to go at this point.
Okay, so you're not planning on doing anything funky.
I'm just going to go there with his 2 moves.
Yep.
Could maneuver. Don't we see much of a point, really?
No.
Could go left, but we can't see anyone, so no, that's me.
Okie dokie. So,
not very interesting turn, but
well, let's
early
see
doors.
Let's see if I can make up for that with a bit of a brouhaha. So, I'm going to start with my BF 109F2. And
it's a lot of numbers and letters
really
in this.
There's an awful lot of it going on. So, that is here. He's going to go for a maneuver. So he's got a move of 3 and he can maneuver 3. Cannot maneuver on your first unless you're an ace generally, unless you've got a little star on your symbol. So, I mean, you've already got one of those out. There's a couple more coming. Oh, decisions. You go 1 to there.
Don't go into the barrage balloons.
Turn. 1 to there. I think he's just going to leave it at that. Still in comms with the other member of his squadron, the ace. And he's lining you up for a shot in the face, which is always good, clean family fun, I feel. Then we're going to go for Hinkle 1, who will also go for a maneuver. He is just going to go forward 1, and then he will...
It's tricky, isn't it?
It really is.
Because it's on hexes, it's very much...
I'm actually just going to leave him like that.
Yeah, because I could go that way, but
yeah,
where will I end up? Oh, I'll end up all the way over there.
Yeah. And finally, one of the 110Cs will also go for a maneuver. So he's going to go 1. Actually, he won't go for maneuver. He'll just do that. Because it leaves life to be a bit interesting for you.
Yeah.
If I get a card out before you get another ship card, there's a chance you may start getting a bit bummy.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Isn't it though?
There's one problem about that. I don't have another ship card. There is one.
Oh, so you've got to churn through and you've got to churn through quickly.
Yes,
right.
I have.
Well, in that respect then, a very brief turn 1. Let's just push straight on into turn 2. Okay, we're back for turn 2, and the first thing is initiative. Right, are we ready?
We are indeed.
Oh,
Discord.
You get to keep the initiative,
That I do. Fantastic.
which should be on that anyway.
What we like to hear, Gerry. Right.
Don't feel you have to do anything there.
Yep, like I do though. Methinks.
Disappointing.
So, you're probably not going to like this turn very much.
Right, okay, it's like that, is it?
We've got the Spitfires coming into action.
Oh, no.
We've got Spitfire 2.
Yes. So what's he going to do? Maneuver or attack?
He's maneuver 3, which is nice. It's better than the Hurricanes, actually.
Oh, God, yeah.
Don't see much to attack at the moment with him.
Yes.
So I'm going to maneuver with him.
Get him in position.
I feel. So I'm going to move him 1. He's then going to maneuver
Yep.
that direction.
Yep.
He's then going to go 1.
Yep.
Move 1 more. It's not much of a point. There's a BF 110C there.
It is one of your targets, though.
It is one of my targets indeed, yes.
I mean, if you pull that card again or get Inspire before I get to activate, you could be in a position where you can just shoot me down.
True.
So,
True.
might be worth pushing forward.
You know what? Let's go for it.
And then
Let's go for it.
a final maneuver to
Final
line
maneuver.
up for attack.
Head on. Indeed, indeed. Right. Next up, we've got Spitfire Ace.
Oh.
Who has a maneuver of 3, but he has a star, which means he can maneuver without having to move.
That is true. You can pivot before you have to do your 1 hex move.
Fantastic. I'd love to attack with him. The problem is there is nothing for him to attack. So he is going to maneuver before moving first.
Yes.
And then he's going to move.
Yes.
Move.
Yep.
And then
Maneuver again.
maneuver again, yes.
You
think so?
You can stack up as many things in a hex as you wish.
Indeed, indeed. Right, then, last but not least, we've got Squadron Command.
Oh.
Yes. I think I'm going to bolster,
Yeah.
because it's bolster anything, which is nice. Means I get to pick and choose. So I think I am going to pick and choose. I'm going to get another Spitfire Ace, another Spitfire 2, and a Hurricane 1 as well. Bit of everything.
A lot of bolstering going down Main Street.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Right.
On to you, sir.
In that case, Mr. Man, I'm going to start with my own section comms.
Ew.
Who will... He's going to bolster 2. So I'm going to take 1 of each.
Makes
Ace
sense.
and regular. Pop them into there. And then Henkel 1. He is just going to maneuver 1 forward and line up that way. And then Henkel 2 is also going to maneuver, he said, in a high questioning voice.
Maneuver? Question mark?
There. Yeah, he's not going to bother turning.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I don't want to turn this early.
Fair enough.
Cagey start.
Yeah,
Scrambling the squadrons.
I like it.
Right, we'll be back for turn 3 in just 1 second. Okay, we're back for the next turn. First things first, initiative. Where are we going today, Shay?
It is a very good question.
Isn't it though? Ooh.
Gerry wins the initiative back.
So, with that in mind, I am going to bolster.
Okay.
Now I am out of comms here with the BFs, so I'm going to take a Discord for my troubles.
But they're best friends.
But I will take 1 of each of the 110s in.
I think after that joke I heard some dancer just keel over.
And then then I will get my 109 ace on the go.
It's not very nice.
He is going to maneuver.
Indeed.
So he's going to 1 to there. Turn to there.
Risque.
Isn't it,
Risque.
Isn't it? And then I'm going to use my squadron comms. Do I bolster or do I command? I'm going to command. So take 2 into my hand. I have to reshuffle my deck. And our survey says interesting. So Henkel 2.
Oh.
He is going to maneuver. Boop, boop. To there. And then the BF 110C from G1. He's going to go for a bombing run.
Makes sense. That's what he's there for.
So he's going to move onto there. And then he's going to drop 2 bombs on that destroyer beneath him.
Fair enough.
So I get 2, and I require 8.
It's a pretty big number.
It is. What's the chances?
Choose probably quite high. Yeah, never mind. Nope, he misses.
Swing and a miss.
Gone wide.
Swing and a miss. I mean, you have to, though.
Had to give it a go, yeah.
I did.
Damn right.
No.
No, indeed.
What have you got for me, Shay? What
Well,
have you got?
I've got a little surprise we haven't used yet.
Yes.
Anti-air. Sorry, anti-air. Sorry to call it.
AAA.
Yes.
Feel like you don't have to, though. Yeah.
But I would love to, though.
Would you?
I think, the only real one we can see right now is that.
Well, I mean, you can see other ones. They're just
Yeah,
harder
I
to
can,
hit.
but he's closest.
Okay. Well,
And
you have to.
he's also one of my objectives to kill.
That is
it's
very true.
Double fantastic for me. Whatever you think about it.
Okay. So,
I get 3 shots with anti-air, which is nice.
well, literally the AAA.
Is it however many A's you have in it? That's how many shots you get. Is that how that works?
1, 2. So you're on 8. There are 2 other planes up there with me, though.
But they're my planes.
But all planes in the same area, friend or foe,
Oh,
will mess you about. So you're on 10.
damn it, boys. Right, 10 it is.
Don't hit your friends with ACAC.
Oh, there's a 9 there.
Oh,
no.
I mean, if I'd been free and clear in the middle of the air, he'd have been winging it down there. Sure, I would. Oh,
well. That would have been funny to see. But
Okay.
is what it is.
Yeah.
You can never have always what you want.
Even once would be nice, though.
Right, okay. Next up then, we are going to have... Hurricane 2 have a go.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, he's right down Main Street.
Indeed he is. Right. Well, let's go. He's going to attack,
Yes.
obviously. He's going to move 1.
Yes.
He's going to move 1 more.
Yeah, because you'll be attacking the front anyway, so you might as well
Exactly.
reduce the range.
Yeah. That is my thoughts indeed. So I get how many shots? 2 shots at the front
Okay, so
and 5 of your defense.
5, defense 5.
2 dice on 5s then.
Yep.
There's a 5 and a 6.
Oh, you filth bag.
Love it.
No, I don't love it. I don't love it in any way, shape, or form. That's the regular.
BF 109F2.
None in my hand, obviously. None in my discard. One in my deck, though. So
Goodbye, sunshine.
he goes over there. And then you've still got yards.
Last one, nice. We've got section comms.
Yes.
for Y Squadron. I'm guessing Inspire works the same way as it does.
100%, yes.
Awesome. So I'm going to have him shoot again.
Yes.
Oh, actually.
Because you shoot and then move.
That is true. I can shoot then move. The problem is if I move, I'm going to be out of comms range.
But that's only an issue after you've moved. Which, you know, as long as you get
As long as I get one
as long as you
first
get one up
next
there
time,
and you just
yeah.
play catch up, that's fine.
That is very true. Although I do need to shoot the C's. The F's aren't going to get me anything. I need to shoot the C's and the Hankels. I could shoot the Hankels. Who else is in there with you?
No one. Don't worry about it.
Sure. You know what? We're the British. It's Battle of Britain. Let's be a bit ballsy, shall we? Let's move in there and we're going to shoot.
Move and shoot.
We're going to shoot the Hankel.
Oh, into the Henkel 2 as well.
Yes. That's the plan.
Okay, my hovercraft is full of eels. I have a defensive 7, and I have a friendly in there with me, dodging around, making it a bit frisky for you, so you need 8s.
8s. 2 dice on 8s. Come on. 8. There it is. Oh, fantastic.
That's Henkel 2.
Beautiful.
So I lose a card. It goes as well. That goes for my discard.
But that is me.
That's you. That's good.
Bit more of a shooty round that time.
Well, yeah, well, things are starting to tighten up a bit. Let's move on to the next round. Okay, we're back. Time for initiative.
Oh, Gerry.
Ooh.
Oh,
2. You get the initiative back.
that I do. Fantastic.
That'd be.
But that was a bit of a toss-up, that one, to be honest.
Oh,
yeah, it was a bit.
It was for me as well. You'll see. You'll see eventually.
You also see.
Yeah,
So we're going to start with Spitfire 2.
Oh no,
Yes, indeed.
he's the worst. The absolute worst.
Should
I
be
hate
in
him so
here.
much
Spitfire A, Spitfire 2, indeed. What are you defacing that way for?
because that's why he came in.
Yeah, that's true. That's a very good point.
Yep.
You have to move, don't you? You have to move at least once. Yes. Okay, so that's fine.
But if you're doing an attack, you can do the attack first and then move.
Then move away, yes. That's the plan. So we're going to go for attack and move
Okay.
with him. So 6.
6, 7, because there's another weaving, dodging plane in there.
Yes, indeed. So we need 7s.
Yep.
2 dice on 7s.
Oh,
There's a 7. Bye-bye.
I don't have any in my hand.
Ooh.
What are you? G1. 1 section.
Yes. Fantastic. Get away from my ships. So my ships.
I hate you so much.
My ships go away. Right. Oh, I have to move him as well. My
Yes.
bad. I almost forgot about that. He's going to just go in there. He's
Yep.
going to stay there. There's a little cloud. There we go. Next up,
Yes.
we have Spitfire Ace,
Oh,
who's the other one in there.
same again.
Yes, very much so. So,
Sorry, right.
2 dice this time on 6s because there's no other aircraft.
That correct, Mundo.
Fantastic. 2 dice on 6s.
Ooh, he really is an ace, isn't he?
He's fantastic. I like him.
Yeah, I don't.
What's his name? I can't pronounce that.
Smith? Is it Smith?
It's not Smith. It's definitely not Smith, Gerry.
G1. We'll lose a G1. He goes away.
Right, fantastic.
No.
So he is also going to shift out of there because he has to. Last but not least, we've
Yes.
got a Discord.
Ooh. Okay.
So good bit of damage, but is what it is.
Very much so. Very much so. Okay, so right. I'm going to start with my ace in the BF 109,
Ooh.
who should be in here with this Hurricane.
And the 7 other planes.
So I'm going to shoot you.
Yes,
and
I
then,
thought you would.
and then tear off.
That wouldn't be very nice.
Well, you know, I'm not a nice person.
It's not very gentlemanly of you.
Nope. That'll be 2 dice requiring 6s.
Fantastic. Please don't roll any 6s. Well, you didn't roll a 6, but you did roll a 10.
Did roll a 10.
Did roll a
That's
10.
good.
Right.
10s don't automatically hit like they do in other Undaunted games, so it is possible to be unable to hit them because they're too far away.
Hurricane 2.
Yes.
Gonzo.
Good. Never liked him anyway.
No, me neither, actually. Wasn't a fan. Actually, no, he did damage. I liked him. How dare you?
Gonna move to there. Ankle Hurricane. Now. And then the BF 1092
Right.
is going to maneuver.
Fair enough. No one can attack.
Oosh. Oosh. Oosh kabam.
Into the same square.
Into the
hex,
same-
sorry. Wow.
Into the same. And then final maneuver that way.
That makes more sense to me, yeah. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
You know, it is what it is. And then section comms for B Squadron is
Wow.
going to inspire him to shoot.
Oh, that's just not very nice.
I will take a Discord
Yes.
because they are very much out of comms range. But that's a potential 5. 2 dice on 5s.
2005s, yep. Okay. This one's going to hurt. Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Right.
There we go.
Oh, I know he's not in there because he's right there. So
So Hurricane 1.
he's Gonzo as well.
Nice.
Oh,
It's a good start.
yeah, maybe we both did equal damage that turn, so
Yeah, we'll get there.
it's not terrible.
No,
I can live with it.
it's not terrible, not great. Let's see how the next turn pans out. All right, we are back. New turn, new initiative.
New initiative indeed. Oh, Gerry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Gerry.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of a toss-up. It's a major toss-up, is what it is.
I should get a bonus for you taking too long.
Believe it or not, worst card I have in this deck currently.
Oh,
So that's it's going to be an interesting one, I think.
I'll wait till you see what I've got.
Oh, God. Right. Well, we'll start off first off with the ships.
Yes.
We're going to move those
Oh dear.
forward. Yeah, just chuck them all forward.
I'm going to lift that and lift these. If you want to move that ship forward one.
Can't do. There we go. Phantasmagoric.
That way. He was going that way.
There we go. Ship's moved.
Yes.
That's a good start. Next up, we have the Spitfire Ace. Who? Where's that? Where's that bloody or not Hinkle? There he is.
It's not like it's a delightful
Yeah,
110.
oh. Could get in the behind of that Hinkle over there, so it could.
Yes.
Very well could. Plus, he's probably going to bomb that ship next turn, which
Might.
isn't very
You
nice.
never know.
It's not very nice, really. Thinking ahead here, Jerry, because he can't get to that ship. He'd have to go the whole way around. Hinkle's already on it. Well. Right. He's going to maneuver. So it's for Ace.
Clearly I wasn't. You were coming in that way. Was I pointing towards the barrage balloons? It doesn't seem like something I would do, but at the same time it might be something I would do.
I think you did because you moved in here. You had to maneuver to look here.
Yeah, all right,
and
that's
then
okay.
ended up facing that way.
That's fine.
Sort of thing. So he's going to turn once that way.
Yes.
Can he maneuver twice before moving?
No.
So he just maneuver once
Once.
before moving.
Yeah, it's once per hex of movement, essentially.
Okay, fair enough. That's okay. So
The
then
ace just allows you to start by doing a quick dodge.
makes sense. So he's going to move there then.
Yep.
He's going to turn one.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to... Do I keep it like that? I think I might just keep it like that. Oh, that's a problem.
No, don't worry about him.
I'm kind of worried about him because he hasn't done much yet.
Yeah, nothing.
It's always the quiet ones you have to worry about.
it's fine. It's fine.
So yes, no, he is in fact going to move in there. And he's going to move her one last time to face that way. Fantastic. Right. Then...
Yes. It's good news.
It's great news for me.
Plucky for the fray.
I'm going to risk it. I'm going to Squadron Comms.
Yes.
I'm going to Command 2.
Oh, okay.
I was going to bolster to get some more Hurricanes because they are not looking great, but
They're on the way out.
I've got Spitfires. Don't need Hurricane. Try those.
Oh, spoken like Bomber Command.
So we get 2 of those. Let's see what we get. Oh, speaking of Hurricanes, that's helpful. Right. Well, Hurricane 1.
Yes.
Where'd he go? He didn't like how your BF-109 shot him in the face.
Right. Did he not?
It wasn't very nice, no.
I wonder why.
Me too. So he's also going to shoot you in the face.
Okay.
Because this wasn't very nice.
Straight off the bat, 2 dice on 5.
2 dice on 5s. There's a 10.
Mm-hmm. Who's he? He's 2.
Yep, BF-109 2. Maybe Hurricanes aren't so bad.
Not feeling well.
I've changed my mind. Hurricanes aren't so bad either, actually. He can then move,
Yes.
which he will do. Forward. Not forward again, otherwise he would die instantly.
Oh dear, you're in what I'm going to call Henkel territory there.
The danger zone.
Danger zone.
Next up, we have... Oh, let's go either way as well. We've got Y section comms.
Well, you're back in comms range now, so you're not going to take any.
That I
Discord.
am. That's why I moved the 1. Well, I had to anyway.
Well, you had to. Also, I had no choice.
I moved the 1 because I wanted to, but also because I didn't have a choice. Do I inspire? I think we're going to bolster with that one.
Yes.
Because I didn't bolster on the last one. I'll do it on this one.
Okay.
So I'll bolster 2 of them.
One of each.
Yes, indeed. And that is me.
Okie dokie. Interesting. Fascinating.
There's less Discord in the decks than what we're used to in the other Undaunted games. Usually by turn 2 we've got about 17 each.
It's funny you say that. So I'm going to start by going Discord. Can't do
Okay,
anything.
right.
And then I'm going to go Discord. Can't do
Right,
anything.
okay.
And bear in mind, I used the Discord, so I couldn't do anything with that. They'll go into there. And that actually just leaves me with my second Henkel.
Never mind.
So
I was wrong apparently.
you were very wrong. So as we call him, Henkel number 2, there he is there. He's going to drop a bomb and then go straight into the barrage bins. And we're not going to see him again. So
I respect it.
good luck, Skipper.
I didn't realize you were playing as a Japanese.
It wasn't intentional. It just happened that way. 8s then.
It's indeed, yeah.
Well, I wonder if your plane means my bomb.
That's what I was wondering as well,
I will check. Okay, for bomb action, the total defense is the structure, or is the value of the structure, ship, anti-aircraft, artillery, or whatever as its base value. That does come before it says cover bonus. Add +1 for every aircraft in a hex between the attacker and the target, including your own. So I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, okay.
I will still have to deal with the Hurricane dodging and weaving. So it'll be 3 dice on 9.
9s. Ooh.
9, 9, 9.
There's a 9 in there. Oh, of course there is. So that ship just goes bang.
Bang. I'm going to take that over here. That'll be a little... I need 2 more of those and I've 1. Tokens. I think that's how that goes.
I don't like those tokens very much.
Here. And then for my next trip, I must move forward at least 1. I'm going to the barrage balloons. And if you go into the barrage balloons, as I said earlier, you all who die. It's just terrible.
Give me that. That's one of my points as well.
Oh, that
was one of my points. Yes.
Henkel 2 then goes away, including any that are in your deck.
Right, okay.
Because they are just neutralized.
He did his country a service.
He did 1. That was the only one apparently I had. Oh, you've already shot him once, that's why. He was on his way out. It's nice he took a destroyer with him. Right. The end of that turn. We shall push on. Okay, we are back. Time for another initiative phase.
Indeed.
Interesting. See how things pan out.
I've got a tough choice, Gerry.
I have a tough choice as well. Ooh. Initiative comes to me.
Yes.
My remaining Henkel doing the Lord's own work there. So, with that being said, Henkel 1 will now go forward.
Go forward until dawn.
Go forward 1 and attack you with the dice of 1.
What's the number?
Well,
now?
actually, if he attacks first, I'm actually getting a benefit. Oh, I only have one attack dice anyway. If you attack in the rear, certain cards, he said, grabbing one of his dead people, certain cards have got 2 numbers. The second bigger number is for when you're attacking somebody from the rear 3 hexes. If I'd been in a better plane, I would have got a bonus. As it is, I won't, so I may as well be in the same hex to get the benefit of not having additional range.
Makes sense.
So a single dice on 5s.
If you get this, I'll be surprised. And he's got it with flying colours.
Combo breaker.
Which one is that?
That is Hurricane 2.
Hurricane 2. We do have one of him. I know we have one of him. There he is. He's gone.
Dead now. Bye.
Not quite dead, but he's dead. Not the whole squadron.
He's on his way out.
Yes.
He lost a lot of blood this morning.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to go with BF 110-2, who hasn't activated in a long time.
He hasn't activated at all.
Yeah.
That's respawned.
It's because he got used his initiative early on, hasn't had a chance to do anything since then. You go 1, 2, and a maneuver. We'll get him to there. And then, similar but different, he's going to activate a second time with another 1, 2, and well, your ships get to go before me. I'm going to go for a maneuver in case I get a chance to go before you.
Risque indeed.
If you don't, I still have plenty of time to catch somebody
That is
further
very
along
true,
and just turn. So that's how this is going to go. So for the RAF.
For the RAF, we've got AAA.
Triple A.
That indeed. And we're going to fire at that lovely
Oh dear.
BF-110C1.
Yep.
So many numbers and letters. Call it a hurricane. Sounds cool. BF-110.
I would call it a hurricane, but somebody beat me to that. You are.
Is that why this war happened?
2.
All over names.
Yep. So you're 2 hexes away. And I've got somebody in there, so you need 9s.
9s. 3 dice on 9s. It's possible.
It is. That's very possible.
You've
Yeah.
seen it happen before. Nope. Not this time, though.
Not this time.
Not quite.
Not this time, Gadget.
Ah, well. Right, next
Discord?
up.
No.
Next up, we've got Spitfire 2,
No.
who
Okay.
is all the ways over there.
Yes.
Not doing very much. So he's going to maneuver. Unfortunately, he's not the ace, so he has to move first. So he's going to move 1, maneuver, move 1, maneuver, move 1, maneuver.
Tight.
Yes.
Flying. Like it. Good. Very good.
Then last but not least, the pièce de résistance.
Discord. Fair enough. That's how these things go. Right. Should we press on for another turn?
That we shall.
All right. Back for some initiatives.
Indeed.
And the glorious Luftwaffe. Plucky. Ready for the fray.
Not ready enough.
You do you, son. You do you.
That I will. That I absolutely will. Right, we'll start off with the boring thing first.
Yes.
Ships.
Ships. I see no ships.
You're going to move. I've ruined it, Gerry.
Well, we all expected that.
You're all going to move forward 1. 2 of them are 1 turn away, Gerry. 2
Yeah.
of them are 1 turn away.
But I know I have a couple of turns before you burn through your deck, so they're kind of stuck there at the moment.
True. Right.
All I need is 2 good turns. That's all we need.
Up next, we've got Spitfire Ace,
Yes.
who is going to... I was going to say attack, but that's my aircraft. That wouldn't be very nice.
That'll be amusing, though.
Would it? Would be for me.
Amusing to me, yeah.
There's really not much you can do here. He's going to have to maneuver. Can't attack anything. So he's just going to maneuver first. And then join you boys in here.
Ooh.
Next up,
Yes.
we've got Squadron Comms.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm going to command.
Yes,
I think that's what I would do.
Double Discord.
Fantastic. Not quite. It's Spitfire race again.
Oh,
So that worked out well.
that did work out well.
Who is in there is the question.
There's a Henkel and there's a Hurricane who I heard calling you names earlier.
Oh, did he?
I would have a go at that.
Was he
pilot.
saying Hurricanes pilots are better than Spitfire pilots?
He was.
Well, he's just wrong, isn't he?
Well, there's only one way to deal with it.
Just wrong. Yeah, I'm going to shoot the Henkel. That's one way to deal with
That's not how to deal with it. Okay.
Yeah, let's shoot the Henkel. Why not?
He has a base of 7, and you've got a friend in there.
So 8.
So 8.
2 dice on 8.
Oh, not AC enough. Not AC enough.
So close. So close.
I could survive this yet.
Oh, right. Next up, we've got section comms.
Ooh, okay.
For Y section.
Yes.
Can't inspire, so I haven't done anything yet. I've just realised my Hurricane 1's dead.
Yes.
I've just realised that.
I noticed earlier whenever you were bolstering and you took 1 card for it, and it's like, he's going to die anyway, why not take 2 for the one that's going to survive? But I chose not to tell you because I'm already in a terrible position and I need every mistake.
What does coordinate actually do?
If it's like recon and regular Undaunted,
yes.
so if you had a discord in your hand, you could discard it permanently and draw a new card immediately.
Okay.
So coordinate would have been great. You don't.
Wouldn't it have been?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it have been? I'm just going to pick up 1 more Hurricane pilot for that. And that's it.
Okie dokie.
That was useless.
Me then. All right. Well, let's get that out of the way. I have a Discord. Let's just throw that over there. I do have my 109 Ace, who will maneuver. So he will turn, move, turn, move, turn, move to there.
I hope that Hurricane gets 1 shot off on that Ace before he goes bye-bye.
Doesn't bite. He still has cards. And then I have my section comms for my 110s. I will be getting Discord for my problems, for my troubles here.
True.
I can bolster or guide. I think I will bolster both in because I need to get them moving to a position where I can actually target something.
Makes sense.
So that's all I'm doing for this turn. I will take a new Discord for having done that out of comms.
Never go out of comms, kids.
Never go out of comms. We're learning that very quickly. Right, back in 2 seconds. Okay, we're back, and it's time for initiative. And our survey says, big 8.
You could have it, mate.
I will have it. Don't you worry. Sonny Jimbo. Right, so what can I do with this? Off the bat, my squadron comms is going to coordinate to discard a Discord permanently.
Ew.
Because I've got quite a few of those and I need to get rid of some of them. So that goes. And then my Ace is going to attack.
The Hurricane who's about to die anyway.
Well, the Hurricane's about to die anyway.
So there's not much of a point.
Actually, you're right. There's no point in doing that. So I will maneuver. 1, 2, 3. That way and turn again.
Fair enough.
Coming in on your flank. And then my last card was
Discord.
another Discord that I just picked up. But
Fantastic.
that's how that goes. What can RAF do?
Right. I have a question for Hurricane 1.
Yes.
Can you shoot through barrage balloons?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a +2 cover for
That's
shooting
fine.
through them, but you can shoot and then crash into them.
At least he gets to do something.
Why not?
So he's going to have a shot at the BF 110C1.
Sure. So 1, 2 away, +2 for the barrage, 10.
10s, 2 dice on 10s. Let's go.
Don't do it.
Oh, so close.
Yay.
Tried his best.
Tried his best and failed.
And off he goes into the sunset.
You can join me in barrage balloon
10.
heaven.
Dead.
All the cards get discarded then from your deck.
Yes.
And hand
So
for...
one. I think that's the only one I had for him, actually. Oh, no, there we go.
Well, you bolstered another one in, so,
Yeah.
so that's...
I can count very well.
You still have another card.
I've got 2 more cards.
Oh, in that
So
case, you should probably play those.
I've got AAA,
Yes.
who is also going to shoot
I think I knew where that was going, yeah.
at the B110C1. I'm getting good at
Yeah.
saying that name. Right, so we are 1-2 away. Nothing else in the way.
That's it, just 8s.
8s, 3 dice and 8s. Very possible. Come on. No! Nothing! Oh no!
Oh,
Gerry, it's all going wrong.
Oh, it's all coming apart at the seams.
Jeff, please help.
Oh,
Oh no!
I hear Oswald Mosley says that he'll be your new Prime Minister if you
Oh
want to
no!
join me.
No, please God, no.
Join me.
No, I'm okay.
We can rule the skies like father and son.
Spitfire 2
Yes.
is next.
Doesn't have to be, but yeah, he's back.
But he is. He's going to maneuver.
Yes.
Maneuver.
Yes.
He's going to go 1,
Yes.
2,
Yes.
3,
Yes.
and
Oh. Oh. Interesting.
indeed, indeed.
See where you're going there. You're trying to outmaneuver me.
Yes, yes, that one.
Will it work?
No,
We'll find out in a second.
most likely not.
Probably not, though. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Time for initiative. And who will get the initiative? Not the RAF.
Not the RAF.
Not the
You
RAF.
don't think so?
No.
I think the RAF are going to
Why
get
would
it.
they? No. You will pick up a Discord because you're out of comms.
Oh
because
yes,
your other
because one of
squadron
them
member
doesn't
is crashed
exist.
into a bomb. Yep.
Yes, I
Yep.
forgot about that.
That's unfortunate, isn't
That's a very good point.
it? So you have a
Discord.
cheeky Discord,
Goes in there.
and then you feel free to do your worst.
That I will. That I will indeed. Prodigy wasn't the best play. Should have played that because I don't need you. Oh, Gerry. I love my rigs. I always figure these things out after the fact. It's not very handy. We're going to start with the Spitfire Ace,
Yes.
who is going to attack.
Yes.
First off, he's going to fly into that square.
Okay.
Hex thing.
Yes, yeah. I'm with you.
He's going to attack for 2, and it's just flat 6s. 6s. 6s indeed. 2 flat 6s. 7.
Ooh. Annoyingly, that was in my hand.
Yes. That's just what we want.
It's not what I want.
What?
Speak for yourself.
Too bad.
Pale face. Come on then.
Oh, it's a tough decision, this one, Gerry.
Yes.
Really is. Send another one to Blood in Heaven? No. Silly idea. Spitfire 2 is going to go. He is going to maneuver. He's going to go 1, 2. That's it.
That's it. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Last but not least, we've got Discord.
Oh, okay. Right. We'll see how that's going to go, don't we? Or maybe we don't. I don't know.
Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing planes at other planes, hoping something sticks.
Right. My ace in the 109 is going to activate with a maneuver. Turn, move 1, turn, move 1, move 1, and turn.
Wow.
That's a cheeky little maneuver there, isn't it?
Tis a bit, yeah.
And then my Henkel will maneuver.
Into the barrage balloons?
No, I thought about into the barrage balloons,
Oh,
but actually he may just attack out of badness. So,
just in on me.
yeah, just to annoy you. So he's going to move to there and fire backwards into the Hurricane, or... Oh, I can forward into your ace. That'll be 1 dice on 8s, or 1 dice on 7s. Yeah, I'm going to fire backwards into you. 1 dice on 7s into the Hurricane.
Fair enough.
Our survey says 10.
10.
That'll work.
Yikes.
That'll do.
Hurricane 2.
Hurricane 2.
Gone. There he is.
Ready then. I mean, it's It's only a matter of time before the ship comes out. I just need to get a bomber around and start lacing somebody before they go.
That's very true. But will that happen?
Well, we'll find out in a second, won't
I
we?
suppose it will, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Initiative then.
Initiative indeed.
Initiative.
Wah. Ah.
I so don't care.
Ah. Ships. Ah.
Ships.
Safe.
Away.
Safe.
Ships away.
Almost safe.
Almost safe.
Very close to being safe, but not quite there yet. Good boys. You boys can stay here. You stay there. Look at them go. Right, next up we've got the Spitfire Ace,
Yes.
who is somewhere
He's
in this little
car
cluster
park.
thing.
Yeah.
Yes. This car park.
He's stacked up in a multi-story.
He's going to shoot the BF 110C1. You know the one.
Yeah, I do know the one, unfortunately. I 100% know the one.
Right, so it's 6s normally.
6 is
You've
normally.
got a friend.
He's got a friend. So
Sevens.
7s.
2 dice on 7s. Come on, you're an ace. You can't miss that big of a thing.
Apparently
You can miss that size of a thing.
that's what happens when
What is wrong with these pilots?
Because my Henkel's just flying around, firing wildly in all directions, just stopping you.
Even he doesn't know what he's doing.
And
What is this?
Spitfire 2 then.
Spitfire 2 is going to maneuver.
Yep.
1 maneuver.
Could stack up with the rest of the friends.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make a difference. You've already won with Splared this turn because it
Maneuver.
would amuse me.
Oh, there are only 2 ships.
I needed 3 to win. So the best I can do is...
Oh, so I literally can't lose.
Yeah, you literally can't lose.
That makes sense.
So
That's good. I'm fantastic, aren't I? I didn't even
yeah.
realise I'd won.
should have said nothing and just
Should
kept
have
going.
said nothing.
I'm too good for that, Shay. Right. I will start with the Henkel, who will, as he's there, attack and move. I mean, there's no point in not. In fact, he'll attack into the Hurricane again, since attacking into this swirling combat of madness
Yeah.
would be just the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
I think I still add all of those anyway for cover, though. Yeah, I would ignore 1 for my target. So in that case, actually, I won't fire at the Hurricane, because it'll be just as bad. I'm going to fire at your Ace. He's a 6 to hit. 7, 8, because of the 2 others in there.
Yeah.
So a single shot.
1 dice on 8 until we get that 10 again.
No,
No.
the very opposite of that. Then the little Henkel will start doing nothing past the ACAC guns. I'm not even sure if you're pointing the right way. I will not worry. The BF 110C, he will maneuver.
He's done nothing.
He's
That one.
bringing up the rear.
The other one has been shot to pieces. He's been through it. This
I mean,
guy's
he did it. He did the Lord's own work.
This guy's just been there.
And my final is the Ace.
Into the barrage balloons. Go on. You know you want to.
Just turn
Final
on the spot
farewell.
and just go straight in there.
I will not be captured by the RAF.
1, 2, 3. Get to there. Maneuvering for next time, but like we say, it's all over. The destroyers have fled. I only killed 1, but, well, in that case, we know which one it was.
Yeah.
Cordington, I think it was.
Yes.
HMS Cordington, dead. And
The rest of them
clearly
fine.
the rest of the fleet decide that Dover is not a good place to be.
No.
So there you go. That is Undaunted Battle of Britain. It does play very differently.
It is, yeah.
When you're not having to worry about lines of fire in the other Undaunted games, you kind of just move stuff.
Yeah,
and I just said,
I can move him over there somewhere, he'll be fine. But this very much maneuvering is a big thing.
yeah, because you're not going, well, I'll put those riflemen in a house and forget about them for the rest of the game, and anytime they activate, they'll just shoot, because there's always a chance on a 10. Here it's, you can put them in a cloud, but if you're not thinking about where you're going, if you're not thinking about your objective,
Yeah.
I didn't realize just how slow some of my bombers were. I should have really just hugged the outer sort of sea
Yeah.
a bit more, stick a bit further out and ploughed that way. doing a bit of jinking just to get ahead of, because once you're behind, if you miss, and I missed on the first run,
Yeah.
I'm so far out of the way, they move so slowly, trying to navigate back, and all it takes is for a couple of shots in there and the cards are gone, and you
Trying to do a 180 in a bomber is
and you can't
hard.
navigate back. You know, you're trapped there. So it's definitely one to think about. But yeah, I really enjoy this. I like the hex mechanic and the lines of sight. It really changes it up a bit. Obviously, the key will be to weave this into some Normandy games down the line.
Oh, of course.
Where we do a bit of air superiority, that sort of thing.
Absolutely.
But yeah, if you're interested, I believe by the time you see this will just have come out.
Handy.
So you can pick it up, you can give it a go yourself and obviously build your own scenarios. But there's a mini campaign, not to the extent that Stalingrad has the big narrative. It's an 11 game campaign, starting with the evacuation at Dunkirk, going through various stages of the Battle of Britain, and then setting you up for the big win at the end. And let us know what you think below. If you're into the Undaunted range or your aerial combat, what you think of this. Obviously, there are a lot of aerial combat games out there that take account of things like heights and elevations. This doesn't. The key here was to make a game that was quick and easy to pick up and playable, not a dogfighting simulation. So what you gain with some things, you lose on others. But I think overall, Trevor and David have done a fantastic job once again in putting another Undaunted game out there. Until next time, folks, bye-bye.
We hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.